You shouldn't be up. It's only been one day. Please don't strain yourself.
Half a day off and look at all this paperwork. I swear, it's like they don't want me to sleep at all.
Majesty.
Special Inquisitor, I hereby issue you new orders. It is my wish that you travel with the Aegis as an emissary of the Empire. Guard her, and defend her against her enemies until she reaches Tantal.
Guard the Aegis.
I've already discussed it with His Eminence.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I cannot accept. Just think about what happened yesterday. It would be sheer foolishness for me to leave your side.
Is that so?
Huh?
I can see it in your eyes. It's clear that the Aegis, or rather, that boy, has made a great impression on you.
That's not... I am your Special Inquisitor. Ensuring Your Majesty's safety is my only concern. To abandon that duty and go traveling... Is this... Aegeon's?
A driver who cannot even protect himself is no driver at all. Yesterday's events have made me keenly aware that I have no aptitude for it. It will be of more use in your hands.
Majesty.
The world is changing, Morag. I trust you more than anyone to lend that boy the wisdom and strength he will need. I miss it, you know. Lake Util and Gormott.
What?
Remember when the two of us would shake off the servants and go swimming there?
Yes. Of course.
Kids from the nearby village would come too. Good times.
Majesty.
If Mor Ardain, no, the whole of Allrest, could be like that again, wouldn't it be beautiful?
Is that my new duty then?
In truth, it should have been you sitting in this chair right now.
The Imperial line has always passed from father to son. On the day Your Majesty was born, that's exactly what happened. I knew that day would come. It came as no surprise.
You were raised by my father to take the throne of the Empire, as befits the daughter of my Lord Uncle Andrig.
And I am grateful for it. If not for him, I would never have met Bridget. Never have met them. I'd have missed out on so much.
There. Those are your true feelings. A magnificent power resides in you. Morag, power like yours exists to be used.
Niall.
You've been tied down long enough. Follow your heart, Morag Lidair.
I have no words. Thank you, Your Majesty. Very well then. I hereby accept the task you have assigned to me.
That's the Morag I know and love. Make me proud.
So that's how it is. It seems our paths continue to entwine.
That's awesome news. To be honest, I was really hoping there was some way you could stick around. I was just thinking of asking you myself.
Saved you the trouble, did I?
That you did. Thanks a bunch, Morag.
I can't help but feel that in all the confusion surrounding Banner, our concerns have been neatly swept aside.
The Praetorian maintains absolute control over blade distribution. It is quite vexing.
Awakening rates from natural cores are very low, which limits the pool of compatible drivers.
So to create large numbers of drivers, the cleansing Indol provides is a necessity. That much I'm willing to accept. The real problem is the fact that the Aegis has awakened. Now, this is no time to be squabbling over territory. If we misread the situation even a little, Uriah itself could be sunk to the Cloud Sea's bed. Emperor Nile must surely be thinking the same thing. That's why he sent his precious Morag to shepherd them along.
And now we find ourselves in their debt.
Who could have predicted such an act of selflessness? Was it just the passion of youth? Or was it...
My liege?
In any case, for now we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation. I hardly expect Tantal will comply with the Praetor's plan so easily either.
Say, chum, which one do you fancy? Pyra or Mithra?
Zeke. You can't just ask someone... Anyway, they're the same person. I've never really thought of them separately.
Are you serious? But they're like totally different characters. Like, Mithra is jolly intense. And Pyra is just totally mellow, or, I don't know, what's the opposite of pushy?
On the outside, maybe. But Pyra's got a lot of backbone, too. She can be pretty stubborn.
You seem to understand them pretty deeply. Well, I suppose you are their driver.
Hey,
Yeah?
you're a prince from Tantal, aren't you, Zeke? Why were you in the Praetorium?
I mean, you can't just ask someone.
Oh, his old man kicked him out.
Oi! No, bad blade, bad. How long have you been standing there?
From about... Which one do you fancy?
Which one do you That's the whole conversation.
As I was saying, my prince got disowned by his father. He spent all his time traveling the world for fun, instead of attending to his studies. Then bye!
It wasn't for fun. I was learning all about, society and international relations.
International relations, that what you call it?
Oi, can it you? What are you doing anyway? Dissing your own driver.
You guys crack me up.
I love him, really.
Oh. Anyway, he sounds tough. Zeke's dad, I mean.
Tantal is an isolationist society. Crossing its borders without leave is strictly forbidden. It's been that way for ages now.
Oh.
But you've seen how my prince here is. Couldn't stop himself leaving a few times, so he got chewed out and disowned. Back when he was 15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Then the Praetor himself found him half dead on the ground one day and took him in. He made up that special envoy stuff.
And that's how you ended up in Indol. It all makes sense now. Oh, but wait. Is it safe for you to go back to Tantal then?
This time we've got official business from the Praetorium. It'll be fine, probably. Besides,
Yeah?
Tantal is too ignorant of the outside world. It needs a wake-up call.
Sire, we have reached the designated coordinates. Please.
Right! Ready?
You betcha!
Huh?
Shut up and sit down, chum. This'll be great!
My lord, Genbu has begun surfacing.
I am aware. It's Pandoria.
Then the prince...
Yes.
We have received reports that he made contact with the Aegis in Indol.
So after 500 years, he makes his move. Praetor Amalthus.
My lord?
We must act to protect our days of peace, even if they are a dream that cannot last.
It's just like a bigger version of Turtus.
It's called Genbu. It's the same, like, Titan type as Uriah. Normally, it's submerged in the Cloud Sea.
Even in early fall, it can get pretty cold inside Tantal. Mind you don't freeze.
I really can't stand the cold.
I can provide my own warmth. You can stay close to me if you like.
Me as well.
You guys are pretty handy to have around.
Well, it is our trademark, right?
Essentially.
Aren't you going to be cold like that, Shellhead?
I'm used to it. I'll be dandy.
He's naturally dense. It's good insulation.
Oh, makes sense.
Stop encouraging her, gang of bullies!
Put your best foot forward, Rex.
Just watch this.
And
quietly.
now!
Right!
Yeah! Focusing on target.
Our emotions are in
As you
tune,
wish.
Rex! I urge
My
you!
thoughts exactly.
Just
give me the order.
I hear you. I sense a great fire in its heart. Well done.
Sword bash!
It won't be that easy. Much appreciated.
Just
give me the order.
Focusing on target.
Now, armor vest.
Yeah!
Hey!
Anchor shot!
Now,
Make
let's
sure
not
you
get
agree.
greedy. Yes, much appreciated.
Everyone's getting sight.
Brave beast.
I
I
can
can
singular
essence
order.
of unwavering resolve.
Hey, Mia? Do you... mind?
Come on, it's not so bad. You're just so warm. I can't help it.
It's a function of what's known as infrared radiation.
Gramps knows everything.
I'm not your personal heater, you know?
My lady, if you desire warmth, why not take some from me? Miss Pyra seems to be in some distress.
No way. Your fur's all stiff and spiky with a cold. It'd be murder on my sensitive skin.
But, my lady...
Hey, is it just me, or are the ether lines really dim?
What is meaning of ether lines?
You know, those things. The glowing threads that run inside a titan.
That is the glow of pure ether coursing through the Titan's body. You can compare it to the bloodstream of a human.
You've got good eyes. Genbu has pretty bad circulation compared to other Titans. They say it's why we have a cold climate and awful crops.
So it's... cold-blooded?
Call it what you like.
Watch yourself, Rex.
Just watch this. Quietly.
Now! Yes! Maybe we'll pull up.
Now I'm fired. Oh!
Just give me the order.
Gotcha!
You chose well. In I
Sword
go.
bash!
Eagle Eye!
Yes, sure.
Sword bash!
I feel singular aura. Brave beast.
Double spinning
In
and
attention. In I go.
Yeah.
Good on you.
No one can... Sword bash!
Radiance.
Double spinning edge!
Focus.
Why
Don't
not?
give them a moment's
They
rest.
don't call you the Empire's strongest blade for nothing.
I am but a humble student of Lady Morag's greatness. Come now. Without... Oh my. This is the very picture of the ancient civilizations I've read about.
It's a pretty classic look. You know the old land of Torna? They had a proud and noble civilization, rivaled only by Judicium at the time. But, whereas Judicium were the masters of biological arts, Tornans knew all there was to know about engineering. The proud blood of Torna runs in the veins of us Tantalese.
As there are people to pass it on to, civilization will endure. Knowledge is inherited, much like life itself.
Nice quote. You should write that down.
Thank you.
It's not that simple, though.
Huh?
You'll see.
Hey, look what I found!
Congratulations.
Whoa, that's a pretty lively market.
It's the black market.
Black market?
Tantal is so cold. There's precious little in the way of local produce to sell. Just look. All the regular shops are shuttered.
You're right. They're mostly empty.
Instead, folks pay ungodly prices for produce that's been smuggled in from other nations. And since it's the only thing keeping people from actually starving, the bigwigs just turn a blind eye.
So most of the agricultural production is wasted just surviving, and the country grows weak.
Exactly.
So even the wisdom of a proud ancient civilization cannot solve all problems.
Ancient civilization sounds good and all, but basically, this place is a giant museum with no tourists. That's not going to feed anyone.
A new locale.
We have been expecting you, Your Highness.
Yeah. Good to see you. Is the old man inside?
Indeed. He has been eagerly awaiting your return.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. Our moos'll fly before that man welcomes me home. No need to coddle me, mate.
Apologies.
Any case, seems he knows we're coming. That'll save time.
Could it be? Are you all right? Yes. Tora?
But why? It's true. Poppy able to produce own reserves of ether energy, but...
I'll explain later. For now, just do as I ask.
All right then. Leave it to Tora.
The Aegis, I presume.
Guards! My lady!
Mehmet, what the hell is going on? Shellhead?
No idea! Stop this at once! Dad!
Rex!
Pyra! Let it go! Pyra! Pyra!
Stop this madness! What's going on? Rex and his lot haven't done anything!
We cannot afford to wait until they do, Zeke. The world must not be allowed to burn. The Aegis must be destroyed.
Oh, no, you don't. Dromac, let's get Rex out of there.
Roger.
The ether energy! Ah!
My lady!
Please do not resist. My goal is only to destroy the Aegis. I have no wish to take your lives also.
King Eulogimenos, I stand before you as a special envoy of Morardain. The Emperor sent me here himself. Do you realize what you are doing?
I am quite aware and prepared to face the consequences.
Prepared?
Why? Why do you have to bump Pyra off?
I see you still speak like a commoner.
What's that got to do with anything? Don't change the subject!
What if I told you I act for justice?
What are you trying to say?
You could say, I'm doing this for Ulrest.
Say what now?
Follow me.
This is...
This is the legacy of our royal line.
You can't be serious! Why? Father, why?
It appears the flow of ether energy is being blocked off.
Damn it! While we're doing this, Pyra is... We have to do something!
There is no point, Rex. You're just wasting your strength.
Both the walls and floor are built to withstand great force. We cannot make a dent in them.
Let's calm down a bit, Rex. If we think calmly, we'll come up with something. Hey, you lot! Can you try to help us out here?
Your efforts are pointless. The way they built this place, it's essentially one giant stasis web.
Stasis web? Like those nets used in Torrigoth?
To lock drivers up together with their blades, and even leave us our weapons, they must have the utmost confidence. Perhaps we could break through given enough time, but by then it will be too late and the Aegis will be disposed of.
Disposed of? That's all the more reason you should give us a bloody hand.
I said it's pointless. We won't get anywhere. With brute force, that is.
Huh?
So what now, my prince?
This pisses me right off.
Say what?
I said I'm pissed off. Doing it for the world, my arse. How self-serving can you get?
How do you mean?
This country's strangling itself to death with its own web of lies and excuses. But just maybe our chum could break it free.
Rex could?
No faith, eh?
Hey, whatever. If you believe in him, my prince, I'm with you all the way.
That kid's heart is pure. Too pure for his own good sometimes. But isn't it our duty as adults to give him a little help with that?
Probably. You know, this is what I like about you.
This won't be easy.
Oh, quit it with your drama! When is anything ever easy for you?
Let's go.
Okay, that should do it.
Preparations complete.
What's going on? Tora?
Oh, both drivers and blades. Use ether energy to deploy arts, yes?
You can skip the lecture, Tora. Everyone knows that.
But right now, friends cannot, yes?
Yeah. There's something about this room.
Oh, but Rex and friends forgetting one very important thing.
Hurry up, would you? Just spit it out, Furball.
Could be friends forgetting Poppy is artificial blade?
Why would we forget that? She's been with us all this time. Wait, I get it. Her ether furnace.
Rex correct. Thanks to friend Morag, Poppy now able to generate own supply of ether energy. Nothing barrier can do anything about.
Tora transfer crystal from Sword of Morag to Biter of Poppy. That crystal have enough energy stored for one use of arts. And Biter of Poppy use earth element. So, through synergy with fire element of Morag, power of arts is amplified.
If we hit it straight on, I doubt the door can withstand that.
Wait a minute. You stored energy in that crystal. How is that possible with a barrier?
Aha! Lady Morag has not used a single art since we arrived in this place.
What?
I had my suspicions ever since we entered the palace. So, I secretly asked Tora to refrain from using any arts either.
Whoa!
I see now. If our enemies knew Poppy retains her power inside the barrier, they would keep us on a tighter leash.
Exactly. Here goes. Step back.
Hold up! If you transferred the crystal from the sword, what will you fight with?
I can generate a new one from Bridget's core. Don't tell me you didn't know about that.
What?
Seriously, you don't even know how blade weapons work. Give me a break.
How would I know something like that? I've never lost or broken my weapon.
Then I suppose I cannot blame you. Moving along then. Tora, Poppy, please.
With pleasure.
Poppy power!
Jet Fighter!
We did it!
We the best!
You made quite some noise, too. It won't be long before the guards arrive.
Good point.
Lady Pyra was taken below. Mayhap somewhere beneath the palace?
Got it.
Erasing.
You're all mine. Huh. No! We lost the upper hand.
And now!
Just the ticket!
Focus!
Just the ticket! Why not? Armor crusher!
Well done!
This
is the culmination of mere blade!
Focusing on target!
We
can do it!
Exactly!
Victory is within our grasp! Just the ticket!
I dare you to connect!
Win the ticket!
On you go! Yes!
Just so!
Well done!
This should do the trick!
Focus!
Just so!
Blow them down! It didn't connect!
We can do it!
Just give me the order!
Gotcha! And hit!
Now! Jaguar slash!
Everyone's getting
Maybe just the ticket!
Victory is within our grasp!
But I will if I have to.
Focusing on target!
Bridges!
Win!
Focus.
Why not?
This is unexpected! Great on you!
Just so!
Breach shot!
It
won't be that easy.
Just
There's
so!
a reason why I am
Attack.
special. You show good judgment.
Grenade launcher!
This is
The enemy's element is not
Deadly
crusher!
finale. Request permission to attack.
Gotcha!
Click in arts.
That can't be!
Go
Order
for it.
process.
You have my thanks.
Just the
Hilbert
ticket!
effect
So
refrain.
strong!
Is it night time already?
I do actually like it darker.
Zeke! Pandoria!
Oh, what? We came all this way to bust you out. How inconsiderate.
You kept us waiting. Won't you get in trouble for helping us?
Ah, I'm the prodigal son anyhow. It can't get any worse.
Where's Pyra?
This way. Follow us.
You're all mine.
Do it like I showed you and we'll be okay.
Just watch this, quietly.
And now!
Just so.
Focus.
Yes. Focusing on top. Armor crusher.
Click in arts.
Eagle eye.
Great
Useless
beam.
to resist. Just the ticket.
My dead body.
hit.
Blade!
Energy
I feel a
element
singular aura.
Wind.
Jaguar slash!
We shall not lay
down
your
your
arm.
speed.
Blow them down.
I won't sack.
Just the
Just
ticket.
give me the order. I am healing Halo.
Just so.
That
can't be. Just so.
Hey, we deflected!
That can't
my
be.
energy
Armor crusher.
at 120%.
We'll beat them
Didn't connect.
with the power of
Oh,
friendship.
should have made it.
Just
Request
the
permission
ticket.
to attack.
This to your liking?
Fire's element is now.
This should do the trick.
Twin dragons!
Oh, you can't do that!
It didn't connect.
Break!
Backward.
Blow them down! Just so.
Focus!
Yes! Armor crusher!
So strong.
A new locale. I've gained a new memory.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Disabling auto safety. Target
In I go!
locked on.
Break!
Just so.
Energy yield amplified.
My thoughts
Armor
exactly.
fail!
It's useless to resist. Armor crusher.
Break!
Too slow.
It didn't connect.
I am wrong. Always have been. Always
One
will.
size.
Don't give them a moment's rest.
Get this free to
It's
useless to resist.
Wing smash. The winds blow our way.
Sure, I like your attitude.
Just give me the order.
Blind spot.
It didn't connect.
Focusing on target.
Chose well.
Termination blast.
Thanks to that, you.
Locked up.
It's getting our way.
Who needs
I like your Cyclone smash.
Bridget, arms, Lady Unexpected.
Just a ticket.
Blind spot.
Why not?
We shall not lose. Victory is within our grasp.
Wing smash.
But I will if I have to.
An opportunity presents itself.
Why not?
That's
We
my
shall not
cyber
lose.
of
Just a
mine.
ticket.
Chose well.
This is where we create.
Just a ticket.
Just let me know if you need a celebration.
This should do the trick.
It didn't connect.
Wild roar.
That can't
My
be.
dead body. You have my
Why
thanks.
not?
Eye up.
We shall not lose.
Armor fail.
Opportunity presents itself. Gotcha.
This is unexpected.
Break. Element is now.
We shall not lose.
Stay still.
Just a ticket.
I'll do what I can.
This should do the trick.
This is unexpected.
Very.
Ha! Yeah! Cyclone smash!
Rush down.
Wing smash!
So strong.
You're all mine. Okay, bring it on.
And now. Break.
Cyclone smash!
Blind spot.
This is unexpected.
Wild
Fail.
side!
The winds blow our way.
Jaguar
My
smash.
thoughts exactly.
This is where you
This
within
is
our grasp.
unexpected. Just give me the order.
Just a ticket.
Gotcha!
But how?
I am come.
This should do the trick.
Missed!
And now.
The winds blow our way.
Yes.
My thoughts exactly.
Blind spot.
Why not?
Taste the pain.
Wing smash!
Rage
Victory is ours.
is here.
This is unexpected!
Oh, fiber of mine.
Defracted it.
We'll beat them with the power
This
of
freeze
his
shall I
life.
soothe you. Eagle eye.
Sure.
My back.
This is
Don't
unexpected.
give up on me. Hit
My
it.
spirit
In the
soars.
name.
I like your attitudes. Why not?
Erasing.
Hey!
Ow, 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 ow.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Honestly though, chum, are you ever not getting scratched up?
Ever since Pyra gave me half a life force, and we swore to reach Elysium, things have been rough. But I'm actually glad. They feel like a sign of our bond, I guess. Something special we share as driver and blade. Okay, bring it on. Oh, new enemy in the mix.
Break!
Blind
Now!
Why not?
This is a good spot.
Wild side.
My thanks.
We can do it!
The enemy's element is now.
Victory is within our grasp!
Like your attitude.
We can do it within our grasp!
This is where we prove ourselves. Focusing on target.
There is a reason why I am special.
Tide of battle flows unfavorably.
Victory is within our grasp!
Halo.
Alright, you're better than this.
You do
Let
me
us
great
make use of its tricks.
Sure. Indeed.
Victory is within our...
What
in the name? We shall not lose!
My thoughts
We shall not lose! We can do it! Victory is within our grasp!
Yes.
That can't be! Victory is within our grasp! Victory is
Need a rescue party?
Why not?
My efficacy blade will leave a
We shall not lose!
They are on to me.
We shall not lose! That can't be!
Keep it together.
now.
Just the ticket!
Focusing on top. Much obliged. The enemy's element is now.
Victory is within our grasp!
Much
Nah,
appreciated.
I can
Bridget,
see
swing
it.
your arms, Lady Morag. It didn't connect.
I missed.
We shall not lose!
Let us make
We
use of
shall
it.
not lose!
Let's do it.
Just the ticket!
Watch out.
The enemy's element is now.
This should do the trick! What the?
That didn't connect.
We'll beat them with the
Don't
power
get
of
off.
friendship.
I am come.
That can't be!
Termination blast.
That can't be! So strong!
Much appreciated.
Treasure acquired.
Mission complete.
I hope things went well. Treasure acquired.
Where? Strung up in some kind of restraint. Look ahead. An ether accelerator. I've seen one like it before in Old Torna. It certainly seems like they want us gone for good. So, if we cranked up the output and really focused it, we could probably manage one strike.
If the people here really are the descendants of the Tornans, then I have a message for them that I must pass on.
In that case, I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Mithra.
He's here.
I apologize for this, noble Aegis. I have no personal grievance with you. However, for the sake of this world, you must be destroyed where you stand.
Is that truly your desire, Your Majesty?
I believe you desired the same thing yourself once. Is that not why you disappeared from history, along with Adam the hero? Begin.
Pyra!
Rex!
The Ether Accelerator.
The what now?
It's a weapon from long ago, designed to use Genbu's ether energy for destruction. I never dreamed they'd fully restore it. My old man, he's gonna use it to kill Pyra. No matter how strong she is, there'd be no coming back from that.
In that case, we can't let him use it.
Do it like I showed you and we'll be okay.
Mind you don't fall out, Cramp.
Tis useless to resist.
Wild side!
Tis useless to resist. Just the ticket.
My thoughts exactly.
Eagle
That can't be.
Just give me that
We shall not lose.
We will not fall.
Just the ticket to resist.
Wind smash.
Now strong.
presents itself.
Why not?
We are in flawless harmony. The winds shall destroy.
This is unexpected.
Deathwings, war!
Shut!
Just the ticket.
The enemy seems to have
Victory is within our grasp. But how? We shall
Connect? Why not?
But how? That can't be.
I'm going down without a fight.
With this breeze, shall I
Just the ticket.
Jaguar slash.
Go for it!
The enemy's element is now.
That can't be.
With the ring!
Why
Will
not?
it? Will it? I have to cement this.
Yes!
The enemy seems to have a
We shall not lose.
Wind smash!
This should do the trick.
This is unexpected. No effect.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
So strong.
There's too many of them.
Hurry, or Pyra's toast!
I know that. It's just...
Forgive me.
Damn it! Pyra!
I won't let you! It's not enough!
Poppy! Activate QT mode! Lift up from below!
Understood, Master Pawn.
Do it, Poppy!
It missed. They did it, Rex. They stopped it.
Yeah! Pyra!
500 years. For 500 years, we Tantalese have concealed the Omega Feta. Do you know why? Our old homeland, Torna, was destroyed in the Aegis War. Our hero, Adam, also failed to return. You must understand, old Torna as a country was united around the hero. But our ancestors less so.
What are you saying? That we're not Adam's bloodline?
Precisely. In Torna, our family were just a cadet branch. We only gained our current position in the confusion of the war's aftermath.
But then, we're just a bunch of usurpers!
They were desperate times. We had no choice. The nation must continue at all costs.
Even if it meant claiming Adam's name?
With its guiding force gone, much blood was spilled in Torna. We did what had to be done to reunite it under the new banner of Tantal.
Legends of the hero who saved the world are deeply ingrained in people's hearts. And you used them for your own political agenda.
Even so, all was done in the name of saving the world from burning once more.
Don't you dare try and sugarcoat it. Short story is, they saw an opportunity to gain influence and they took it. Gah!
That is the way of the world.
Morardain could easily take a similar path. Yes, we are in no position to condemn them outright.
So did this Adam guy really never return?
Indeed. The records indicate he went missing immediately after sealing away the Aegis. It is likely he simply perished during the journey home.
He didn't just go missing.
What did you say? Aegis?
Adam. He had foreseen everything. He knew what would happen to the people after the kingdom fell. But he chose not to return.
Adam left us of his own will. But why?
Hear me, my scions. I am Adam Origo. This day I seal the Aegis, away from the world. But this seal is not for eternity. In anticipation of the day that humanity becomes worthy of the Aegis's power, I entrust her to posterity. She is our hope. When mankind has matured and learned to live better lives, she will answer your call and return to you. Trusting that day will come, I leave my final wish to you.
Adam foresaw much confusion and hardship in the world ahead. And when I seemed unsure, he told me something. This is a trial. Is me sleeping a part of the trial?
That's right. It is a trial for us humans, one we must overcome ourselves. If we cannot do that, we don't deserve to live alongside you.
Live alongside?
To be honest, I still don't fully understand what he meant by that. Whether he simply meant the coexistence of humans and blades, or something more. But I think he made a difficult choice. For the sake of everyone's survival.
Whoa.
Your Majesty,
What is this?
it's Genbu. It's broken free of our control and started to dive into the clouds.
What? Are you certain?
Pandy!
Oh no!
What exactly is happening?
Could it be that blast?
What is he?
Tantal keeps Genbu under control using the Omega Fetter. But firing the ether accelerator, he could have created a counterflow in Genbu's ether conduits, causing a critical overload.
So Genbu's broken?
Oh no! My words can't reach him anymore! Genbu is just going to dive deeper and deeper. Then...
Double git! That's what happens when you use antiquated parts.
The Cloud Sea has a similar density to water. As we dive, the pressure will keep building. By 500 peds, a human would be crushed completely.
And all that force will weigh down on Genbu?
What's our depth now?
2,200 peds, sir. We are diving at a rate of 120 peds per minute.
And Genbu's depth limit?
25,000, give or take.
That'd give us just over 3 hours.
Whoa, Shell, let's go to maths.
Bite me. This ain't good. Hey, chum, there's a pressure-resistant pod in the palace's southern tower. You guys at least should get in and escape.
What about you and everyone else?
Don't worry about us.
How can I possibly not worry about you? Isn't there any other way? Some way to save everyone?
Only Pandoria can tell Genbu what to do. If it won't budge for her, it's no use. Apart from that, all we can do is try to evacuate as many people as we can. But with just 3 hours.
I think you mentioned before, you control Genbu using the Omega Fetter, right?
Yeah, but
Where is it?
inside Genbu's head. It's straight south from the palace, through Genbu's spinal column.
I will go.
You'll go. Pirate, what are you...
The Omega Fetter is originally Ophion's control core. And Ophion is my artifice. I can't be 100% sure, but I think I might be able to fix it.
Pyra?
Pyra being serious? They tried to kill Pyra 1 minute ago.
That's a totally separate issue. Isn't that what you'd say, Rex?
What? Oh, yeah. I guess it is.
And that's why.
Friend Pyra. Tora get it! Then Tora and Poppy also lend help!
Looks like we're in too. Dromak?
I would have it no other way.
That's settled then. Stay out of our way, old man. Got it?
You would all risk your lives for this. For the sake of Tantal, though we attempted to destroy the Aegis.
It's not about Tantal.
Then why?
You're a king, right? You ought to be able to figure it out.
Rex, you are...
Morag?
You leave me little choice.
Zeke, where was the fetter again? How do we get there?
I won't just tell you. I'll take you right to it.
Zeke?
Save it, old man. You better make a start on evacuating the people. Though with us on the case, your efforts are probably going to be wasted.
Understood.
No time for chit-chat. Let's go!
Yeah!